5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Dire team ban. OG's turn to ban. Dire team ban. OG's turn to ban.
All right, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, game number 3 now. OG versus Team Moriarty here.
Elder Titan?
3.
I'm calling Elder Titan again for OG. It worked well in the first game. GX is fantastic on it. I don't see a major reason for them to divert from that. One thing I want to point out is the Sand King is finally banned by OG. Gyrocopter, wow.
Gyrocopter instead. I'm trying. Was Gyrocopter banned that?
It was banned. It was banned the game where they were not first pick. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, they're like, hey, we won this game with this hero, so let's go it again. But yeah, that is an early life.
Very early. It's pretty good in Gyrocopter. Very often picked into it, or banned, obviously.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty crazy to pick it so early, but I think that they were pretty cognizant of the fact that it wouldn't have made it through the next phase. So they're just going to have to deal with whatever counters come out.
Throw them off. And, oh.
OG's turn.
I guess Lifesteal is potentially pretty good already against Gyrocopter, though, to be fair.
Yeah, the magic immunity, chasing. I think against Gyrocopter generally you're not looking to. There's a Naga. The net is very strong against Lifestealer because it goes through rage. And one thing you can do is you can song and everybody will be slept except for the Lifestealer who'll just be sitting there looking kind of confused. 5v1ing. And yeah, I was going to say that Puck is fantastic against Gyrocopter and they played a really great Puck game. It's a great. We saw last game, it's a great vehicle for Lifestealer, so we'll probably see it banned. And it comes out.
Doctor instead, the second pick for Moriarty, not necessarily a vehicle just yet for life.
Yeah, they're banning the two biggest combo heroes with the Naga Siren. The Disruptor and the Enigma. So you can't chain those alts. Could see a Tidehunter still coming out here for OG.
S4 Magnets. It's not a hero.
They ban ET themselves. Just generally because they have the Naga, and I think ET Witch Doctor is set up for one another pretty well. But yeah, they have the Naga, so they're not looking for that. As for Magnus, I mean, I don't particularly feel Magnus is an amazing hero right now. It's kind of gimmicky and weird.
Then they go Tuskar. They go Tuskar.
It's really good save against the missile and the net, and generally kind of takes your quantity of heroes in the mid lane for OG down and narrows them a lot because there's certain heroes you just don't want to run into Tusk, like the slow moving ones or the very fragile ones.
5 seconds remaining.
Other than that, Sigil kind of okay here against Gyrocopter. I think it's mostly just picked for the save and just because how great the Shards is, how fantastic a hero is and dynamic it is. Basil. Are they going to Huskar?
I think it's a fly specialty. He just likes this hero in general.
That's true, yeah. But still... Oh! They could do... I actually saw a... Last time I saw Dazzle Naga, I think it was Optic Gaming who was running it. And they would do the Naga net into 3 illusions. And then the heal bomb. And it would be an insane amount of damage. And they actually diversified with it. They ran it as an aggressive dual off lane. And they ran it in a tri lane. And both times the heal into... the mirror images was really, really, really powerful. So that's one thing that comes to mind. Other than that, I think the armor is really, really strong in Snakes. And the Witch Doctor Ward.
We've ready to go. Case. You definitely have to think Huskar a little bit, but comfort here for fly. Beastmaster, Brewmaster. Ready? control to work with, and
10 seconds.
a lot of gyrocopter in the laning phase as well, if gyrocopter ends up being in the state.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably see the S4. Set up for the Naga Siren. You mentioned the Tidehunter. Potential follow-up option.
Dire team ban.
Earth Spirit. That's it's the Naga Dazzle aggressive duel lane I was talking about. They're gonna... It looks like OG is just stealing more strats from OG, honestly. That's where I first saw this.
Wait, OG stealing more strats from who?
OG. The other OG.
Themselves.
No.
Optic, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
The real OG.
OG.
OGs.
Discussion here.
Yes, OGs. Plural.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you're talking about with the illusion creation, and you just have the heal bomb on top of that.
Yeah. And generally, you gotta remember that Riptide Naga's nuke also lowers armor as well. So it's a lot of synergy in a lot of different ways.
Very true, yeah.
That's what I presume this is. I can't see much else of it. I mean, it's definitely not a mid-Earth Spirit or anything crazy like that.
Dazzle?
It's definitely a core Naga, regardless of whether or not they put it in the offlane or put it... As I know it's a signature hero for No Tail, he could easily play it and do some weird battle build stuff that he's known for, with like Shadow Blade and Lincolns I've seen him do. Or just Radiance, but I presume the Dazzle and the Naga to be laning together regardless, and hopefully it's an aggressive lane. There's the Tidehunter ban that we talked about.
But what, see, yeah, Tidehunter ban though, why? They seem a little confused then, as kind of getting at.
I mean, they could have run a safe lane Tidehunter, mid lane Gyrocopter, Dazzle Naga, Earth Spirit, try. I mean, I think at the point you just don't want anything that gives a major crazy teamfight control, and rapid follow up to the Naga song. I think that's what Tidehunter gives them.
That is true. The potential of a position 1 Naga Siren, I guess, is also you have to respect a little bit too. It's been a long time, feels like we've actually seen that, but
no, I've seen every once in a while one will pop up and lose, and we laugh at it. And then it goes back to
position 1 Naga, and like, yeah, it's going to take a.
I think Arteezy played one. Gosh, might have been ESO1 Genting. I don't know, or Katowice. I think it must have been Genting. It was a while ago, but I know he played one. I don't remember what happened. But that's the last time I remember seeing it. This Shadow Fiend ban, interesting. Shadow Fiend Tusk is super scary in the mid lane. There's a Centaur to carry Naga. S4 signature Centaur.
Yeah. Gonna be the no-tail Naga.
That's kind of what I thought. It doesn't really seem like S4's hero, and they definitely were needing some sort of team fight. Something that was good with Song.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, so now Moriarty, knowing that they're going up against that core Naga Siren, and
here's the thing. I want to say this. You do not pick Centaur to run it into Nakes. Like, in lane. It's terrible lane for Centaur for the most part, especially if he has a Wish Doctor. So I'm almost certain that they're going to run Centaur against the Brewmaster if they can possibly force that lane.
So yeah, and have that Dazzle Naga
yeah.
lane.
I do believe that's... I mean, I could easily be wrong, but that's definitely what I'm predicting. Other than that, if they are going to run Centaur and Nakes, he really is desperately going to need Earth Spirit's help.
Ready. Wire now figuring out their final pick, and theirs is a little more expected as far as the mid. Some magic damage mixed in, especially dealing with Dazzle. Swap.
Ember Spirit. You may now select your
Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit. Another hero.
They had to dig real deep to get him out of the grave. Bring him for this game.
Potentially good against the core Naga, though. Is that
yeah,
like
yeah,
quickly, and also has that mobility to get from place to place.
I agree. I think he's decent at dealing with massive amounts of split push. Other than that, I mean, as far as lane, I don't particularly see him as very good against Gyrocopter in mid. I could be wrong. I'm not seeing anything insanely obvious for why they would pick Ember Spirit here, other than killing Naga illusions. I don't know. Maybe he'll buy Radiance himself and let Nyx go the Armlet S and Y or whatever kind of Armlet build. That's definitely what I presume. I think this is less of a Radiance build for Lifesteal this game.
Alright, here we go. Fun game number 3 ahead of us here. As far as a little bit unique on drafts on either side, and again, I kind of made the joke earlier, like, yes, the core Naga Siren, as far as position 1 goes, it does have history of games can last a bit longer. Honestly, it's been a while since we've seen one, at least personally, I've intrigued. Effective again. He does now. So
they're actually running, if you see this, they have the Brewmaster safe lane hiding, so they're not going to show him because they don't want to reveal their names. It's very obvious that the Dire telegraph based on where they're standing and the fact that they're not showing anybody. Everyone's standing in the trees, look at them, except Ember Spirit. They don't want to show their lanes at all because, well, they're running this aggressive tri lane, and I'm not sure if they're doing it to dodge or to try versus try or something. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, they're not trying to show their lanes.
Oh, you got Dazzle and Air Spirit scouting throughout the whole jungle, not finding anyone. So, yeah, I mean, obviously OG is going to be, what's going on? Going to figure it out now. As far as who is going to be where, but yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we have some
lane swaps. Yeah, already.
Place. Centaur, he's going top.
Yeah, like I said, they don't want the Centaur against the Snakes. They're going to send him top.
Yeah, the question is, does Moriarty just stick with this now? Or did they respond? Swapping them. For now, Lifestealer is at the bottom lane, doing some block. No-tail. It's Mirror Image level 1. Start sending them out. Oh, that shard block. Not going to catch him in full. Changes his path a little bit. Maledict. They're going to get some good damage out for some regen. That's about it, though. Middle lane. Is Ember dead? Uphill miss. He's going to survive, eating the tree right there.
He skilled Sleight of Fist level 1 to destroy the missile. He got it off immediately.
With at least, but so yeah, the bottom lane it is going to be Lifestealer just sitting down here, and again, right now it's 3 versus 2 because Earth Spirit is in the middle lane, going to go back in into the under the Ember Spirit. Defend him. Continuing to do work. You mentioned he went that Sleight of Fist, so Flame Guard just yet. Mitigate some damage. Can these lanes stay as they are if you're OG, like Earth Spirit, does he ever need to go to the bottom lane, or are they...
He will do a rotation, but I think they need levels bottom, like level 3 on Fly, especially. I think that's a big power spike before he can really do much bottom, from what I'm thinking. I just think it's really easy for them to just stun and walk away before you have, say, at least net.
There just yet. It's been a while since we've seen a freaking core Naga Siren again, so I'm trying to remember like the traditional build. It's just right into the Manta style, right?
Sanjin, Yasha, Shadowblade. No, I have no idea. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
What? What did I miss?
I have no idea if we're gonna see the Radiance build.
Radiance. Oh yeah, Radiance. Duh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even sure we will see it. I mean, I've definitely seen, more often than not, recently, I've seen No-Tail do other things, like, I don't know, just weird stuff. Stuff that works, like, especially the Shadowblade.
Well, we'll have to see. Top lane, S4, he's double-edging Brewmaster, and Brewmaster doesn't really seem to care too much. So this just seems like one of those matchups where it's just a lot of back-and-forth battle, and some exchanging on as far as auto attacks and stuff goes, but I don't know if anyone's going to necessarily beat him.
Yeah. I think Brewmaster just has a 100 times better attack animation. It's actually one of the most disgusting animations. So, it's a pretty, I wouldn't say one-sided matchup, but it's annoying for S4, to say the least.
Middle lane? Oh, Earth Spirit got a little low right there. Caught that as it was rolling away. Overstepping a little bit. You see the Searing Change actually level 2 now. catching him there. Securing the kill, actually. First blood just yet, though. Approach 3 minutes. Spirit controlling the bounty runes, meanwhile. The top side of the map. Nice pull attempt here from the Dire team. Some funky stuff going on with the lane.
Interestingly enough, by the way, when Earth Spirit went on mid, he rolled in and used Silence to stop Ember Spirit from flame guarding, which he didn't even have skill. Hold up at bottom.
Yep, he has Shell of Grave. He actually leveled it up, but there was no way he was getting it off. The cask bouncing around and just too much damage.
So now it's gonna be very hard for Earth Spirit to roam bottom until he's 3. So he has to go get level 3 middle before he can do anything. I mean, he can't just roll in silence. It's not gonna accomplish much.
Boulder smash just yet. No-Tail. How is No-Tail doing at least down here? He's 16-1, 17-2 life. So it seems like CS-wise, both the carries are doing alright. Bottom at least. Middle matchup is going in favor of Gyro, but again, he did have that support earlier on. For most of it, really. As low again. Survive here, but considering, so yeah, Ember's actually not doing too bad, considering that he was basically 1 of 2.
Yeah, I agree. And I think this is a fairly Gyrocopter-sided matchup in general. And Ember should know Gyro has a high ground ward for sure, based on how he's been pulling the creeps as well as the flat cannons hitting him uphill at nighttime. Whether that gets dewarded or not, I'm not sure.
Oh, bottom. Gonna go on to the Witch Doctor right here. Lifestealer, though, coming in, pops the rage, looking to turn on the Jarex. Dazzle nearby, throws up the heal, does have the Shallow Creep. He was in the animation, but it didn't get off in time. There is that cast animation of the ability.
Honestly, that just goes back to him skilling the silence. If he had stun there, that's a dead. Witch Doctor, I'm pretty sure. Said he just keeps moving.
And that's what you mentioned. He probably needs to get level 3 before making a play, and Jarex goes for it sooner.
There's the heal. Did you see that? The heal bomb bottom?
I saw that. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. He is going to go, though. The Boulder Smash. He hits level 3.
Last second. Yeah.
That clutch timing.
Well done.
You're right, though. That with the Riptide, that is a lot of damage.
Yep. Very powerful.
Catch on the Lifestealer. Finally, a kill kicking in for OG at least. Feel good for them. Middle lane, maybe another one coming. Homing missile, this one hits. Sleight of Fist wasn't ready now. Just used it earlier. So Ember Spirit's now dead. Jarex, though, probably going to come at a cost. Getting away from this one. Illusionist will finish the job on Tusk there. Spirit says, well played.
Interestingly enough to see the bottle from No-Tail. Just choosing. He already knew, like he had bottle queued up before at level 1, so he already had this premeditated, planning on just bottling all the bounty runes.
Very true. Yeah, you say interesting, it's more like, yeah, really trying to understand the just bounty rune control and allowing him to be able to use that mirror image as well as his Riptide.
Yeah, it's basically infinite mana for him, so he doesn't have to go Arcane Boots. He even bought 2 extra clarities despite having the 2 runes bottle. That's 4 top.
Oh, look at that. Flash is being run down by Gyrocopter. Back to the top lane, S4. He's trying to get away. There's a shrine nearby for the Dire team. Or his TP that was also got canceled. I think Brewmaster actually might have been TP'd in there trying to cut him off, but...
S4 is...
the juke! Great host off there. Here comes Ember Spirit, though. The double edge, that's not going to save him.
Yeah.
The Bulba Shrine. He survived a while.
I'm really curious to see what direction Ember Spirit takes his build. If he goes the Radiance, which I believe he will, or something more like along the Milner route. And like I said, I think the Lifestealer should go Armlet. He hasn't queued up anything yet. Definitely what I would like to see him go. And
Ember Spirit's, again, not a hero we see a lot lately, but Battle Fury is an item that's jumped up quite a bit. It's got some more recent nerfs, but you gotta wonder, is maybe Battle Fury? Awesome.
It may be. I definitely would prefer Radiance, but we'll see.
Go on him, middle lane, call down,
there's the
snowball save. Call down, the second one does hit though, Boulder Smash on 2. You see Witch Doctor trying to get here in time, Shallow Creep applied to Earth Spirit to keep him alive at least. The Ember Spirit going down, one more auto attack, Mad will finish the job. You hear the Stampede going off as well. They do lose the Earth Spirit, but Tusk, the poison applied, Fly wants to kill him. I don't know if that's going to be enough damage now, and actually Fly, he might have overcommitted because of this. Cask, the shards did not block him though. and Fly will be able to squirt on out of there.
Split was used bottom to try and kill No Tail. I don't think he might get it.
Yeah, the burn if anything.
There's an Ember.
Sitting on top
He's
of
got
him.
it. Oh,
Comes back together.
He's got clap. Oh no.
He's out of range. No Tail still alive, and he's going back in now. Puts the ensnare up. He wants his turn kill, and that was a greedy move right there, but he gets the Riptide up, and nice TP from Brewmaster at least to survive himself.
Jax had no stone he had 2 seconds until his next stone. It would have been able to stun him.
Stop TP. Meanwhile, double damage. That's a kill. Uphill, it hits. Needs this one, he gets it.
Flash with the double kill.
Go for Witch Doctor, and that's Force dead. The top lane, Lifestealer using the Infest Bomb to finish the job. 7-4 hero kill lead for Team Moriarty. But you do have Mad, he's farming pretty well. Gyrocopter middle lane. 4,000 net worth. Top so yeah, we're talking about Ember Spirit and his potential, but Gyrocopter, he is leading the way and having a very comfortable start. He's going the drums first. Heading towards the top lane now with the Smoke Ink, actually. No Tail kind of sticking nearby. Lifestealer, he's here all by himself. This is an easy kill. Rage will save him initially. It's just too much damage. There's that heal again. Free. Little physical damage. And they're going to transition into a top tier 1 push.
Yeah, this is looking kind of rough. They're going to gain a lot of this top right now.
Thus, he is just trying to delay the inevitable space created, gets the sigil up. He does die to Brewmasters here. Does not have a primal split though. There's the song, and that means everyone's going to TP. She TP'd first, but it was a little scary there for a second, but no.
Yeah.
Basically all at the same time. Good old retreat. That's
a lot of rotations forced, yeah.
He gets first out of Vanguard.
Interesting, I don't know. There's a lot of magic damage here. I think Vanguard's good against the Witch Doctor ward, and
I guess Lifestealer just damaged him, and it is kind of funky. Like I was thinking that Crimson Guard, but yeah, is that really the best this game?
It's not the I feel like I don't know. As far as the expert, but I see more magic damage than physical damage here for sure.
They're really running bottom lane. The Stampede, they push him back the other direction. He's all right, I'll go the other direction then. Mad. Meanwhile, he's caught with him out. This would be a big kill on Gyrocopter if they can manage it. The Thunderclap connects, going for the Primal Split. Heal from Dazzle. Dazzle does have a Shallow Grave. Can he get it off in time? It looks like he's going to be able to. And Mad will be alive at the time being, but Mad, he's probably going to fall after the fact. Trying to maybe take somebody with him. No, he goes down though. Off to the side, the lift on a fly. Taking him out of the rest of the fight for another heal. And now he's going to be locked down by the Earth Panda. Throwing out the heal bomb on top of the creep wave, but going to set up the kill for Lifestealer eventually. The open wounds is slow. S4 just running away, and he runs into an Ember Spirit, actually. Steering chains are ready. Yep, gets it off. The TP's not going to work there. And Nataki picks up the kill on a him. So 3 kills in succession there for Team Moriarty. Feeling pretty good about that one.
For sure. Aquila coming out for Ember, so still not showing us what he's looking to build. I'm curious. It could be Travels next. Doesn't look like a Veil. Not particularly too fond of Veil either.
Ember's starting middle lane. That's because Tuska's going in pretty deep, but now Ember's Spirit realizing maybe this wasn't the best decision. He's going to fire Remnant over the ledge, and he'll walk away for now, although cut off by No Tail. Tusk is found by him. Ember pops a Flame Guard. It is maxed out. Oh, nice shard block. Prevent them from chasing further. Taki just going to push out the middle lane at least a little bit.
Yeah, there's still a net. He needs to be careful of that.
Yeah, TP is going to continue though. Witch Doctor, not the most life to work with, but those at the cask, No Tail, he's still in there. Again, it is interesting reminding ourselves that this is a core Naga Siren. So.
Yeah, he's going the Treads Diffusal. I think he goes Shadow Blade next or something like that. He does this a lot. And he just fights. I don't know about a lot, but historically, since Radiance got nerfed and jungling got nerfed.
Well, they're going to kill the Witch Doctor as well, but Tusk is here, and there goes the Ember Spirit flying back in with the Remnant. But he's going to silence up pretty quickly. He's going to be rooted on top of that with the Snowball again to save. rolling in onto Naga Siren. Tusk, Walrus Punch just simply...
Naga's so tanky, though. With Weave, that's like 30 armor, 1400 HP.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy tower kill in the end. I mean, he has a song if need be. He's gonna
the Weave's ending, and they're just going to song TP everyone.
Don't even know if that was necessary. It almost felt like just in case. Make sure everyone escapes. All right, so kind of, you know, looking at the big picture here, Lifestealer does have an armlet finished. So he's hunting around that with his phase boots. Looking for a kill, and he might find one here on Mad. Mad pops the drums. He's good. Our team insisting on pushing the middle tower now, but TP's coming in. Brewmaster has his primal split. He's going to activate it right here. The Stampede used by S4. So it's a game of chicken, really. Who's going to go in? A couple of big abilities already used. They know Song is down, of course. The lift on a gyro, but the Earth Panda is staying back. Comes back together. Back and forth there as far as mind games go. But it looks like Moriarty's still insisting on trying to pick some fights because they have Lifestealer again with the armlet finish. He's inside Ember Spear right now, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Just feels like this is one of the things about Ember Spear. When everyone's kind of curving upwards, he's curving downwards. You just... feels kind of awkward. You're running around with brown boots and a bunch of build-up items. Meanwhile, Naga's closing in on a Diffusal Blade. Gyro has drums, Aquila.
A pretty big fight perhaps coming out here. Remember, now that they do not actually have the Earth Spirit with them in the back of that Thunderclap jump in from Saberlight. Using that blink, gets on top of Dazzle. Dazzle Shallow Graves himself. He's living for now. S4 puts the hoof stomp down, trying to run and live as long as possible. It's not going to be enough, though. He goes down to Itaki. And Fly's also going to be run down. Now Mad's in trouble. The chase is real for Moriarty. Are they going to get the third one? They are. They take out Gyrocopter. Like I said, OG picking that fight without Earth Spirit even being there and no ulti cooldowns.
Yeah, no song. S4 just barely got Stampede, but everyone was dead. I don't know.
Response from Moriarty.
I think they have to play more patient around their ultimates for sure, and wait for this Diffusal to come out. Yeah, it's gonna make a huge difference because he went the mirror image damage percent talent, which will amp that damage of the Diffusal Blade on the illusions, which is already very strong. He is going travels on Ember. Pretty expected.
Okay, yeah. Well, that mobility goes back to that idea. You're dealing with a Naga Siren especially, too.
It's pretty crazy. Brewmaster is the most farmed hero on Dire. I guess because he had that pretty free 1v1 against Centaur. Earth Spirit dies bottom. Tuscan Nakes.
Yeah, you're right, though. I was almost surprised to see the blink on him in the last, but then I realized, yeah, if you look at the net worth, that makes sense.
They gave him the safe lane against Centaur, and he did a lot with it. He's going to Radiance as well.
Yeah, that's not often we see Brewmaster able to get, you know, this beefy damage item especially, but he can hit pretty hard too.
Yeah, I mean,
massive.
Been seeing far too many Aeon discs on the Brewmasters lately. I'm just desperate to get split off before losing anyways. Nice to see, you know, real masculine build, you know.
I'm not afraid to fight, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay, deal some damage. Desolator for Lifestealer, also kind of along that idea. Coming along, you mentioned the mitigation of Weave, but Desolator will help with that. And also just the tankiness of Naga Siren too, just in that.
Yeah.
Have. Eventually.
And it's fairly minor, but, you know, Desolator lower their armor than Sleight of Fist. I don't know, it's not particularly notable. There's also Tough Sponge.
Oh, Radiant team, they were setting up on an Ember Spirit top lane, and something gave it away. A split second, he just uses the Remnant to escape.
They got a net on Brew.
Snare on Brewmaster, yeah, trying to catch Jirex. No, the Walrus Punch not in time. To live. Oh, close calls here. Really trying to use that Lifestealer bomb. He's also dancing on the floor a lot. Fun with it. God, Ember already another 1,300 gold saved up. So yeah, the boss, as he said, maybe predicted. Now's the thing is where, okay, he can go...
He's not going Radiant, so I mean, I guess it has to be a Battle Fury, right? I can't imagine... I mean, can't just go... It has to be a Battle Fury. You have Radiance built on Brewmaster, unless he changes and go Vlad's or something. And they let Ember go Radiance.
Do you not go Maelstrom anymore?
It's decent. I mean, especially since everyone has so much high armor, I could easily see the Mjolnir build. He's going Yules, defensive. Excellent against the net. I actually like it. You can Yules people who are graved. Gives them a ton of mana regen.
Yeah, and they have Lifestealer as well as Brewmaster for that matter, dealing plenty of damage. So they don't necessarily need him to be big-time damage dealer.
Yeah, I think it's a get-out-of-jail-free card against the net and the silence from Earth Spirit, allowing him to not really just immediately die to those things. They're hard to account for.
Centaur, Blink, they're smoked up as 4. Gyrocopter's the only one not with them. He's pushing in the top lane. Oh, they're going to catch Ember. Silence to start. There's the hook stop. Is it enough burst is the question it is. And Witch Doctor also in trouble too. No buyback on Ember. Case for them to sleep from No-Tail as the snowball brings him right into the rage is popped though from Lifestealer, beating down Jarex in the meantime, but there's a call out on top. The sleep setup is a thing of beauty.
The silence
stopped. He got silenced trying to primal split. He'll finally get it off, but it's going to be worth it in the end. He needs to get at least one of those out of here. And the fire one he'll be successful with.
Definitely. They're trying.
Oh man.
They're trying to just block it so he spawns where the green one is.
Oh true, yeah.
That's hilarious. They really did it.
Perfect.
That's hilarious. It worked.
Well, that's OG making a great smoke play and
yeah.
Do the sleep setup. That's
I think they should have cut their losses. Maybe a little bit too much of a knee-jerk reaction when Ember Spirit just died. They could have just cut their losses and left it and gave him the tower instead of 5-0. He TP's in again, rooted again.
Wow. Yeah, Ember still wants to fight this. He's pissed off, man. He wants revenge, but it might bite him in the ass. Actually, S4 sitting on top of the double edge. Not enough damage, though, initially. Now S4, he's in trouble. Another double edge. He ends up dying because of it. Gonna take Ember Spirit with him, but they do deny the tower, at least, because of that as well. Positive news for Moriarty there. But the rest of OG gets out. We'll head S4. Gyrocopter, in fact, with the Yasha to follow up the drums, and now he's got the BKB queued up. Down. BKB feels like it's a good item in this game. It's not the ultimate answer, but it's good to have. That mobility from it there. Again, the Desolator on life. Oh, yep. Wait, Lifestealer went the Yasha first. I was expecting almost to see it finish, but no, he actually chose to get a Yasha first. Then he's gonna build it.
Radiant are scanning.
A little bit at least. So after that last fight especially, does Brewmaster, is he still fine to commit to this Radiance, or does he start thinking, okay, maybe I need something else now?
I think he's gonna go Radiance. I think they really, really want it. I can't imagine he just... I mean, the only other items that you would really go here are Vlad's and... well, like the defensive items, so like Yule's Aeondis, but I can't see any of those being better than having this Radiance in 5 minutes and actually doing significant... how much the burn damage.
Naga Siren, of course, something else to look out for. Now again, it's not that Radiance build, so maybe not as impactful, but seeing the illusions all over the place still. Both for scouting purposes and pushing out lanes, farming elsewhere. It's for Naga Siren especially. And he'll be doing more and more of as the game picks up. And now he has a Manta style queued up. The Yasha just delivered to him. Another tool that No-Tail will be able to take advantage of there. Top lane though. Darkseid's pushing this. Ember Spirit, he's found initially, puts out the steering chain, silenced up. As Saber Light, he'll jump in. Primal split. Jarex, he's definitely going to be locked down. Probably kill Stampede. Not going to save him. Shallow Grave, maybe? No, not in time. The lift up on a Dazzle prevents him from saving him. I heard the Death Ward going off as well. There's the sleep though. From Nagasar on the Earth Panda, the only one moving around, being immune. They come out of it, though, set up the call to the wobble combo once again. Lifestealer, though, can he survive through this rage in 1 second? He's gonna pop it, go for the turn kill perhaps. The BKB used from Mad, though. He doesn't have a life, but he's going for S4. It's not gonna be enough, though. It seems like S4 is barely taking the damage. He does go down, but a double kill for Gyrocopter set up. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit trying to clean up at the back lines, now realizing they're focusing him. He goes back in with the Fire Remnants, wants to take out Dazzle at least with him. If anything, has that Flame Guard up, lift up with the Yules on top of No-Till, so he kills Dazzle, but now he's in an awkward spot. Gyrocopter pops to strike nearby. The Sleight of Fist, the Fire Remnant over the ledge into the Searing Chains, but it's not enough. Nagasaran cuts him off. Well played, but Gyrocopter goes down to Brewmaster. It's a 1 versus 1 now. No-Till wants to get the hell on out of there with his life pool. As he does. What a finish to that fight.
That's pretty crazy.
4 for 4 exchange. Do the dude.
See, the song set up with the Centaur Sun, kind of underrated actually. I mean, it's a bigger sun than it looks, and I think he got 2 or 3. It was really hard to tell. It's a pretty condensed fight. And I saw, I think 2 of the cores chase Dazzle for a very long amount of time with the Shallow Grave. I think it was Ember Spirit and might have been Tusk, I'm not sure.
Well, that was just, yeah, the fight kept on lasting. It's kind of, you know, starting the 5 versus 5, then like 3 versus 3, 2 versus 2, so it just kept going down and down. Witch Doctor, by the way, he has a Death Ward up. He's going to be canceled initially. S4 survived the onslaught in the first place, but Big Daddy No-Tail, can he somehow escape out of here? That's a real one, of course. He's going to go for the TP. That's his last ditch effort. It's not going to work, though. Skask stops the TP attempt, and he goes down mad. He comes in, though. He's pissed off indeed. He pops the BKB, takes out Tusk. He's going for the kill on a Witch Doctor. We'll get him taken out over here. You see Dazzle trying to...
1 second on Brewmaster split.
He has a split coming out. He'll use it just yet. He's going to hold it for now. Fly, he manages to get...
They have no BKB.
Going back in
no BKB on
Yep. He used it earlier in the fight, sitting on top of him. The flat cannon turned around the rock barrage in the face. It's not going to matter, though. The Dazzle, no, he could not get the Shallow Grave off in time. Once again, the cast animation, just a little bit too much to handle.
Really well played by Moriarty, and they even scanned to see Dazzle, but they're not going to pursue. Wow.
Win another fight. They're pushing middle.
This is all without the Radiance. Once this Radiant comes on, I feel like it's going to be a significant amount of damage, especially because they didn't get Pipe or anything like that. Just the Vanguard.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, again, it goes back to one of those cases like Radiance. After that fight where they got cleaned up 5 for nothing, you can kind of question, all right, maybe he's going to second guess it now. No, he committed for it as you're suggesting. It just makes this a lot of sense still, and now he has it on top of these last couple of fights kind of working out for them. And that with the Drunken Brawler passive, again, he actually can hit very hard with some big crits. A Deathslayer debuff on top of that from Lifestealer, which he actually still hasn't finished. Okay, he went the full SNY even, so he's kind of playing mind games with them. He will have it very soon now. 2,500 gold ticked up. Getting the Mithril Hammer, but goes back to Gyrocopter now. I was going to say, what does he look to build here? Gonna finish an SNY. It looks like it's SNY Butterfly Satanic, so pretty typical.
Yeah, I think one of the things you hold that thought, they actually got a song on the Ember Spirit, but he can blink out of this if he does it correctly. Yep, there you go. Saw that coming.
Oh, Lifestealer Infest Bomb. They're gonna jump in. No, but Silence again. Jarex is there. He's gonna bait this out if anything. So, you know what? That's still kind of a victory for OG. Feels like, in fact, Saberlight's dropping and Nagasaran Illusions. He's forced to use the Primal Split, so he will survive, at least for now. Meanwhile, more chase down here, and Taki, he's in. Tusk, he gets a Walrus Punch on a fly. Fly has a Shallow Grave, can get it off in time, puts up the heal, puts up the Shallow Grave on himself, but they lose those 4 nearby, so just delaying the inevitable.
They've got Naga as well. The shards.
Dazzle. Nagasaran, kind of just in the base, trapped with the shards, actually. Yeah, he's trying to run out. He doesn't have a buyback. He's
they might kill Gyro too.
They're just going full thrown here. Here's Moriarty. Wow. What? 4 for nothing. It just kept going on. Like, it seemed like initially that was going to be great for OG with Earth Spirit at least catching what happened. But it just kept going on. OG, I don't know if that'll save your teammate Syndrome.
That Arcane, by the way, there was an Arcane Rune in Ember Spirit that whole fight that made a massive difference. Yeah. But generally...
Oh my.
That's a dead Gyro.
Buyback. Is this the beginning of the end? Nagasaran no buyback, Gyrocopter no buyback.
Even if you have no song for 35 seconds, no Gyro, BKB, even if he were to buy back, he doesn't have one. They're just gonna go mid. Run it down mid.
top, middle. You mentioned tier 2 towers.
Well, they're
still up,
gonna heal. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Gyro's dead for 30 more seconds. Maybe get the Roshan at least.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I don't know. Looks like they're not looking to make any overextensions. Play it calmly.
Understandable. Major qualifier, and it's an open qualifier team against OG, so you know you're like, I want to. But there is such a thing as playing two-safe, right? Where some teams you'll see them get an early lead against an experienced team like an OG, and then they do what they're doing kind of here, where they're like, all right, we're gonna play extra safe, but that does buy time for a team like OG to find opening.
Yeah, I think they're more concerned with letting all their ults come back up, and they are up. I doubt they're just gonna play. Wow.
This is one of those moments that I'm talking about. No, because the fallback, they're gonna lose Lifestealer here.
Oh, he's alive.
Maybe. All right, the game of let's wait.
Ember Spirit's coming. Well, they're all coming. They don't want to let their.
Ready. Yep. Here we're definitely seeing a fight right here. Jerax beating down the key. Finally get the kill. Lifestealer he dies right as he comes out of it, and now Ember Spirit does get caught as well. So Moriarty throwing themselves at OG. Fills himself with the years with the Yules to stay alive a little bit longer after the side. Nagasaran finally will pop to sleep.
He's trapped in the shard, though.
In the shard block there, yeah. Saberlight cannot get the kill off to the side, and that's a retreat time for OG. Oh, they lose the Lifestealer. And OG manages to get out with everyone, but Naga Sleep is now down. So maybe a chance once again for the Dire side to take advantage. In fact, they're going to go on a Dazzle. Dazzle. Oh, the jump on a Brewmaster. Though, can he get Promise one at a time? No, we cannot for now. He's going to be silenced up, and they kill Brewmaster.
You get the split off.
He can get the damn split off. Witch Doctor going back in. He knows he's dead. Ember Spirit says, I got to get out of here.
One major notable thing here is that the BKB keeps going down in terms of duration for Gyrocopter. Next BKB is going to be 5 seconds, and then... I mean, 5 seconds is not a lot of time. So, that's scary. If I'm playing Gyrocopter, I'm panicking. Because typically, by the time you have... If you go Yasha BKB, number one, I think the biggest perpetrator of Yasha BKB that I've seen, I think, is no one, if I'm correct. And usually, a team like VP is way far ahead and when he's going like Yasha BKB, and he's lending that to just get the early BKB and leverage his damage. But if you're playing from behind and you go Yasha BKB and you use all your charges and you get a 5-second BKB before you even get a butterfly, it's very, very, very annoying.
Oh, Tusk, they're going to go on the Infest Bomb onto Noto right there. S4 is also dropping the Shallow Grave with a Rampage. He'll stay alive for the time being, going to run after him though. Fly going the other direction. He's just going to bait them out here. So he goes down. Big Daddy No Tail.
No center all.
TP out.
And no Dazzle.
Being there.
They can go Roche. They're doing it.
The first Roche it is. Desolator finished a Lifestealer. Yeah, definitely credit to Moriarty though on the way they're playing this game. And I also look back at Nagasaran and mentioned his build, and Noto known for doing this occasionally too when he plays the core Nagasaran as far as the Diffusal, the Manta. We aren't seeing that whole split push idea.
Yeah, no, he never split pushes with this build. It's all about fighting.
They do not want to give this up for free, but man, this seems risky. Although the Slate may set it up to steal from Jerax as he rolls on in.
Miracle plays.
With the clutch play as a team S4. He's now following it up. Dazzle up in about 5 seconds. Man, the flat cannon with the BKB in the midst of the fight. It's short duration, though, as mentioned. Primal split coming up for Brewmaster. They lose their supports on the Dire side, but what will it be in return? Big Daddy Noto goes down, as does S4. So far, Moriarty definitely winning this fight, despite losing the Aegis. And Jerax, is this going to be an Aegis use? It looks like possibly.
I don't think they should commit to this kill. It's gonna take forever. It's come twice.
Twice here, Shallow Grave maybe. Yeah, they're going pretty deep for you.
Gyrocopters, they have graves, so
just not worth. Oh man, that flat cannon.
That's a dead Tusk.
Kill Brew because of that. Yeah, you're right.
Was that Brew? Yeah, it was Brew.
That was Brew. So they lose Brew because they try to chase and they don't even get the Aegis use. But you're right. I mean, it's an Aegis on an Earth Spirit. You're not really that concerned. So
correct.
In hindsight, fall back. But man, the initial setup and the snatch was beautiful from OG. Then Moriarty again. Bond.
Gyrocopter's at the point where he's really, I would say, scary for the most part. Black Cannon's starting to do quite a significant amount of damage, and
They get
One Aegis? Yeah. This is his third or fourth Arcane Rune in the past 10 minutes. It's actually ridiculous. I don't know how it's possible. Must be crazy.
Easy kill onto Earth Spirit in the end. Is this... We saw the Divine Rapier in the first series from a Gyrocopter. It's feeling like this is a Divine Rapier game.
I disagree for the reason that I think the Divine Rapier is best when you're like going high ground with Flat Cannon and you can't really die. I think the route he's going, which is Butterfly Satanic so far, is a lot better when he basically does have to man fight like 3 different cores. And so I think Satanic plus Shallow Grave is really, really valuable. More so than killing people fast, he needs to survive for a long amount of time. Survive through the Bruce Split, survive through the Ember Spirit Burst. And he will outlast heroes and get 2 flat cannons off, and that'll be enough to slay everybody.
There we go, bottom tier 2 tower push. You take a look at the talents here as some level 20s, of course, coming out. You have the 20% evasion now on Lifestealer. Ember Spirit, 10% Spell Amp now. He has the Shiva's finish. He's working on an Octarine Core, by the way. That with the minus 25 Revenant Charge restore time could be pretty powerful. He goes there, but will be pretty... Goes back to the bottom lane, joins the rest of the team, so they're not going to go into the base here, of course, but keep OP.
They have to come back, yeah.
Go back.
Feels so awkward looking at a 2-slotted Naga Siren.
I was just about to say the same thing because I happened to click him right there. And it's like, wait a sec. It feels empty.
It feels like he needs to go shopping or something.
Pretty naked right now. He's got bots queued up, so I guess the game could potentially be turning. I mean, if you're OG, you probably want this game to last another half an hour at least.
Oh God.
Chips.
I'm just kidding.
I think that's gonna happen, but if you're OG, that's probably to your benefit.
Yes and no. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things that could come out from Moriarty, like Witch Doctor Ags would be real scary. If you could actually get that in 30 minutes, I would hope so. You can get Bloodthorn Nullifier on Lifestealer, Octarine Core Mjolnir on Ember, and those things will definitely allow them to contend, for sure, in the ultra late game.
Dower currently has a double damage rune bottle.
That's Naga's bottle is given him to him, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's part of why Naga looks so naked. He has travels now though. Finally spent that gold. This DD could legit be a game winner, or forcing the fight because they have a DD could be a game loser. They smoke right by each other. Oh my god. Yep. They're going for Ember. They're going for Ember. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Reaction time. We're seeing
that wasn't even reaction time. He was blinking for the creeps. I can't believe that.
Coincidence indeed.
They actually catch you in the back. Witch Doctor, oh my gosh, that cast is amazing.
Blows up Dazzles until
that's huge. No weave. There's no weave in this fight, and the BKB is 5 seconds and used.
Yep.
BKB is 5 seconds and used.
They're gonna collapse on him. There's not much more he can do. He's just gonna have to run and hope.
Song, but Lifestealer's manning up through the song.
Mans up with the rage and gets the kill. 80 seconds, no buyback on Gyro.
That's all. Witch Doctor's a god. He just walks up.
Witch Doctor jumping in.
No weave. I mean, honestly, it's a big difference for sure. And obviously no dazzles also in general. Big difference.
AC finished on Brewmaster as well, by the way. Even more damage amp to work with. Oh, and Lifestealer just got his MKB. Wow.
Yeah.
This is looking...
Gyrocopter bought out a Butterfly before that smoke, by the way. He has no buyback. That's 40 seconds. I mean, they are going to realize pretty quickly he has no buyback based on the fact that he's not buying back.
Pretty obvious right there, yes. It's like we got to try something. And actually, great initiation. Dealing some good damage up front. Tusk rolls on in. Lifestealer, he's healing enough, though. Has a toggle of the armlet, will fall back. He jumps inside Tusk.
A little sloppy. They got baited into a little bit of a deep dive. Just gonna back off.
Roshan's definitely not up. A minute and a half before he can even respawn. Bit.
They're just taking a look, hoping for a refresher shard or something. No.
Oh, by the way, what do you think? Nagasarian, I was not, again, obviously not an expert by any means, but he went the strength over the agility.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I think generally because he wants to fight. At that point, I don't know. It's like essentially free drums in terms of HP. It's actually more. So, I think it's really good for the time in which he had it. But like, if you offered him now, would you want 15 strength or 15 agility? He definitely choose agility.
A nice pick there. They have the vision with the ward. Find S4.
He has buyback though.
He does.
He has no ultimate though.
Fear of Stampede. It's shorter cooldown, 25 seconds.
They're not buying back Centaur though.
Into Stomp. Yeah, no, he's not going to. You're right. I don't know.
He's not buying back.
No call.
I don't know why he didn't buy that.
Yeah, that seemed very uncoordinated. Now Fly, he has to barely survive with the Glimmer. They just burst down Big Daddy No-Tail though. He buys back immediately himself. But no sleep, no call down. Centaur still there for 35 seconds, holding that buyback. Yeah, OG spelled like on different pages right there. In fact, we're not even done just yet. That would be a dieback on a no-tail. If he goes down the Rover's Punch, trying to secure it. The Glimmer Cape, though, we'll save for the time being. S4 finally does buyback as mentioned. Going for Ember Spirit, but not nearly enough damage by himself. He's trying to stampede away. That ain't gonna work. He goes down. Brewmaster sitting on top of Dazzle. Dazzle will fall. And Moriarty's trying to finish the job here against OG. Take game number 3. And thus the series. A dieback on a no-tail. Everyone's dead except for Mad with the flat cannon with the BKB in the base. Doing what he can, but this could be the beginning of the end now. And Moriarty moving on to the winter finals. Double kill for Nataki. GGs are called. It is actually official. The open qualifier team that is Moriarty takes out OG in the first round here of the Group A stage.
That's pretty crazy.
And you know what? This wasn't a fluke victory.